if you have been close to a Nigerian, you must have had this phrase, my village people is at work again. So this is a kind of typical Nigerian phrase that, people usually say when they think that, some group of people in their villages, are kind of, after their life. Now, I met this guy, this Nigerian guy who happened to be, I work in cardiology, and he was supposed to do an intervention. So he was in my ward. And then luckily for him, because I say luckily because, nobody would have done what I did for him that day, So, luckily for him, I was assigned to his area. So I was preparing him for his intervention that morning. And then this guy was like, "Hey, Bianne, even these people, what is it that these people are going to do on me? And so I was able to explain what was going to the intervention, what he was going to go through. The lesson is, hey, Bianle, Wanda, say her that I'm ready. I'm not ready for this because tell them I'm not ready for this because, in fact, my mother called me and my brother called me and they told me my prophet is really praying for me so, so hard. I looked at this guy and I said, oh my God, if your troponin level, you would know that this intervention is really, really very important. Your life might depend on this intervention. So you better go and do it. So I was able to explain everything to him. And I also assured him that, this is not the kind of intervention that people usually die, on the process, So I think this is really very important for you. So go and do it and see, what you can do, at the end of the day, what comes out. And then he went and did it. How he was discharged, I didn't know because I left, my duty finished, I left, and then I came the other day and the next day and he was already discharged. But however, this is really some kind of mistakes that we usually make. Why we think that some people are kind of pursuing us in the village, we should also make sure that we focus on our health, focus on ourselves, and see how we can, where are we lacking? What can we do? What are the lifestyle changes that we really need to do to really help ourselves?